So like I mentioned when I introduced this project, it's stuffed full of parts. So the interior has a bunch of boxes of stuff. The seats are just sitting there. And the trunk has a bunch of junk in it. So I am actually gonna take a couple minutes, just go through, pull everything out, kind of lay it on the bench and kind of take an inventory of what I have and what I need to start locating and trying to find and source. All the parts are pulled out of it now. I left a little dash pad there, I figured it wouldn't get damaged if it just sat there. But it is not attached, it's loose. Yeah, so I more or less pulled everything out. A couple things I'm noticing is the underlayment, like the stuck-on underlayment is still here on the car. So I'm probably gonna strip that all off. The brake lines and fuel lines are all still, the hard lines are all here and they're in really good shape. So I don't know if I'm gonna end up redoing those or what. Here's the trunk. The trunk is now empty as well and ready to go. With regards to what I found, so here are the seats. So this car, like the one option this car had, I have like the original like invoice or build sheet or whatever. It had a sexy blue velour interior. So it has these blue velour seats. There's the center console, all intact. The door cards, again in the blue velour, are all there. That's the laying up against the bench is the rear package tray. That's the original like chin spoiler that goes on a 131, which I'm obviously not going to need with this body kit, so I could probably, sell that. I only have one taillight that I found. Here's like the heater box that goes in the center. The wiring harness. There's a bunch of carpet and underlayment. The carpet is like a faded brown, so if I was gonna go like more of the normal interior, I'm gonna need new carpet. I would not use any of this, original underlayment sound deadener. I would just, get something like a, Dynamat or whatever type product. It's the original jack, brake booster, have the fuel filler up on top of the bench here, and I'm gonna organize it because I don't want to damage it. I have a lot of the original like stainless trim. Seems to all be there. Here's more interior stuff here, like the rear door cards and that blue velour. Sun visors. There's, what else is there? A bunch of the like vents and like the HVAC stuff. I started putting it on like shelf here. That's all there. Interior, so I got the gauge cluster. I'm not sure if I'm gonna even use it or if I'm gonna go with like more of a racing gauge setup, like I mentioned in the intro video, and a bunch of trim and lights, like the little marker lights and stuff are all here. But again, not sure what I'm actually gonna use. Rear view mirror, original bottle for distilled water for the battery. Okay, Italian just kicked in there. So I got one rear view mirror, which, oh shucks, now I'm gonna have to get, like Vitelloni mirrors to go on the car. The glasses there, like the little quarter glass. There's a bunch of other trim and seals, which I gotta figure out what goes where, but yeah. There's really not that much that came out of the car at the end of the day. But now I kind of have an idea. Like I said, I need taillights. I have the panel that goes between the lights. I found that. Whether or not I'm going to use it, not sure. Interior wise, I really got to double check on all the trim. on the stainless specifically. That's the stuff I care about the most. But some of the stuff I could actually sell if I'm gonna go more the, well, I'm not gonna put in the blue velour interior. So like those door cards and stuff are definitely gonna go up for sale if someone needs them. I found the seat belts and all that, and not gonna use any of that. I'm gonna go with like aftermarket harnesses, regardless if I go race car or more of a stradale mode. There's the intake or air cleaner assembly, which I will not be using. I found all the mechanisms for the wipers and the door glass. So that's it. So now our shell is a shell again, or a proper shell. It is empty. I'm gonna start cleaning it up. Probably try to figure out the best way. Pretty sure it's gonna be a nightmare. Taking up this like this sound deadener, this underlayment stuff that's stuck on, and from there, and then start dealing with the little bit of surface rust we have, and cleaning up the surface rust, and either sealing the interior. I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna coat it in epoxy first, then prime it or whatever. I gotta do a little more research and pick a paint system that I'm gonna go with. But there she is. She's empty. It does, if you've noticed, it has these like sheets of aluminum, like door cards installed all around, even up on top on that, like the C pillar. So we'll see if I use that stuff as well. But yeah, the goal of this was just to really get a better look at everything that came with the car, kind of take an inventory of what I know I'm definitely going to need. And basically start sourcing parts, start finding parts online, start ordering them, start getting stuff shipped in from Europe and wherever, and start getting this thing cleaned up and basically in paint. But that's today's video. Like if you want to see more done with this 131 Abarth. And definitely subscribe if you want to stay tuned on the progress of this project. Thank you very much.